Today we dive into the life of Robert E. Lee, a man whose legacy continues to stir debates in American history. Born on January 19, 1807, in the pastoral landscapes of Westmoreland County, Virginia, Lee emerged from a distinguished lineage that included none other than Light Horse Harry Lee, a Revolutionary War hero. This esteemed family background played a crucial role in molding the young Lee, embedding in him a deep sense of duty and honor. His upbringing, steeped in the traditions of Southern gentility, instilled in him values of discipline and decorum. The influences that shaped his character during these formative years would later echo in the monumental decisions he made, decisions that would steer the course of a nation on the brink of division. As Lee marched into adulthood, he took strides towards a military career that would put his strategic brilliance on full display. From West Point to the Mexican-American War, Lee's military career was a testament to his strategic prowess. A young Robert E. Lee graduated second in his class from the United States Military Academy, better known as West Point, in 1829, without a single demerit against his name. His brilliance did not go unnoticed, and he quickly climbed the ranks of the U.S. Army. During the Mexican-American War, Lee served as a staff officer under General Winfield Scott. His performance during this conflict was nothing short of remarkable. Lee's reconnaissance missions, his uncanny ability to predict enemy movements, and his tactical ingenuity were instrumental in several key victories. These feats did not just earn him commendations, they set the stage for his future role as a leading military strategist. But as the 1850s drew to a close, a storm was brewing. The Civil War was on the horizon, and with it came a choice that would change the course of history. In 1861, Lee was faced with a difficult decision: remain loyal to the Union or join the Confederacy. With the nation on the brink of war, Robert E. Lee resigned from the U.S. Army, a decision that would forever change his destiny and that of the country. As he accepted a leadership role in the Confederate Army, Lee took command of the Army of Northern Virginia. His strategic brilliance was showcased in key battles such as the First Battle of Bull Run and the 7 Days Battles. Yet, as his tactics evolved, so too did the controversies surrounding him. Critics questioned the morality of his decisions, both on and off the battlefield. Lee's choices were not made in isolation. His relationships with key figures like Ulysses S. Grant and Abraham Lincoln played a significant role in shaping his actions. While the Civil War raged on, Lee was faced with personal struggles and divided loyalties. The Civil War's end did not mark the conclusion of Lee's story. As the dust of the battlefield settled, Robert E. Lee found himself navigating the complexities of a post-war America. During Reconstruction, he made efforts towards reconciling with the nation he once fought against. Lee pivoted his focus towards education, becoming the president of Washington College, now known as Washington and Lee University. His tenure saw the introduction of courses in business, journalism, and Spanish, reflecting a forward-thinking approach. Yet this period of his life is not without controversy. Despite advocating for reconciliation, Lee's stance on civil rights was ambiguous at best. He expressed opposition to granting African Americans the right to vote. His views, a complex blend of conciliation and conservatism, continue to stir debates today. Lee's post-war life was as controversial as his military career, leading to varied reactions and ongoing debates. Much like the man himself, his legacy is a study in contrasts. As we approach the present day, the legacy of Robert E. Lee remains a contentious topic. His story, etched in stone and ink, has sparked heated debates and stirred societal unrest. Monuments erected in his honor have become battlegrounds of clashing perspectives, with some viewing them as symbols of heritage, while others see stark reminders of a painful past. From the streets of Charlottesville to the halls of academia, the conversation around Lee is far from settled. His place in history, once seemingly concrete, is now under constant re-examination. The lens through which we view the past is ever-changing, and with it, so too does our interpretation of Lee's legacy. Yet to truly understand his impact, we must embark on an honest exploration of history. We need to acknowledge the pain caused by the Confederacy while grappling with the human dimensions of those who fought. As we commemorate Robert E. Lee's birthday, we're reminded that history is multifaceted, filled with complexity, contradictions, and consequences.